What makes a country rude? Is it the cold shoulders from strangers, the lack of please and thank you in daily interactions, or the infamous death stares for minor social missteps? Today, we're diving into the top 10 rudest countries based on traveler anecdotes, expat surveys, and cultural studies. This isn't about labeling nations as inherently impolite, it's about unpacking why certain places earn this reputation. From cutting in line to aggressive driving, let's explore where cultural clashes and misunderstood norms fuel the fire of perceived rudeness. Buckle up, this ranking might surprise you. Number 10, France. France, the land of croissants, romance, and notorious rudeness? Many travelers report icy receptions in Paris, where waiters allegedly scoff at mispronounced menu items, and locals bristle at tourists blocking sidewalks. But is this rudeness or just cultural pride? The French value formality. Failing to greet shopkeepers with a bonjour is a cardinal sin, interpreted as disrespect. A 2023 Culture Trip survey ranked Parisians as Europe's least friendly, with 68% of tourists complaining of curt service. Yet, dig deeper. In rural regions, warmth abounds. The rudeness is often a clash of urban haste and high expectations for etiquette. Still, if you're snapped at for hesitating at a bakery, you're not alone. Number 9, Russia. Russia's reputation for sternness is legendary. Smiling at strangers? Seen as suspicious. Small talk? Unnecessary. A 2022 Internations Expat report labeled Russia one of the least welcoming countries, citing cold customer service and blunt communication. For example, asking for directions might earn a terse reply, or silence. Cultural context matters. During Soviet rule, overt friendliness could be dangerous, breeding a reserved demeanor. Today, Russians value honesty over niceties. Tourists misread this as hostility, but once you're invited into a home, the hospitality is overwhelming. Still, navigating Moscow's streets feels like a masterclass in tough love. Number 8, Germany. Germans are famously direct. Your presentation was okay translates to it was mediocre elsewhere. A 2021 Expedia survey ranked Germany's service industry as Europe's most impersonal, with 55% of tourists calling Berliners unfriendly. Waiters won't fake smiles, and colleagues skip small talk. But this isn't rudeness, it's efficiency. Germans prioritize clarity over fluff, which can jar visitors expecting pleasantries. Case in point, public transit. Ask a Berliner for help, and you'll get precise instructions, with zero chit-chat. Still, cross into Bavaria, and the vibe softens. Number 7, China. In China's megacities, survival of the pushiest reigns. Elbowing through crowds, loud phone arguments, and zero personal space, Beijing and Shanghai are battlegrounds for the uninitiated. A 2023 Travel Off Path poll named China the rudest in Asia, with 72% of tourists stunned by queue jumping and aggressive haggling. But in a nation of 1.4 billion, competition is baked into daily life. Saving face matters, but so does practicality. If you don't push, you'll miss your train. Rural areas contrast sharply, where community harmony prevails. Still, watch out for sneaky line cutters. They'll blame you for not holding your ground. Number 6, USA. The US tops kindness polls and rudeness lists. How? Regional extremes. New Yorkers are infamous for "move it, buddy" sidewalk snarls, while Southerners charm with "bless your heart." A 2023 YouGov study found 41% of foreigners deem Americans loud and disrespectful, citing entitled tourists and service staff's over-the-top friendliness as fake. Tipping culture adds friction. Servers may hover for a 20% gratuity, while customers seethe over rude demands. Yet, the U.S. also rallies during crises. See Southern hospitality post-hurricanes. Number 5, United Kingdom. Masters of the backhanded compliment. I suppose that's interesting often means that's terrible. A 2022 Condé Nast survey ranked Londoners among the world's frostiest, with tourists baffled by sarcasm and unspoken rules. Queue jumping? A capital offense. But Brits pride themselves on polite rudeness. They'll mutter insults under their breath, but rarely confront. The infamous British stare, a silent rebuke for loud tourists, says it all. Venture outside cities, though, and you'll find warm pub banter. Still, forget to say cheers, mate, when clinking pints, and feel the chill. Number 4, India. India overwhelms the senses, and sometimes patience. Blaring horns, relentless haggling, and candid questions leave tourists reeling. A 2023 TripAdvisor report cited India as most confronting for Westerners, with 65% citing pushy vendors and staring. But in a culture where indirectness is rare, honesty isn't meant to offend. Family gatherings involve roasting your weight or career, all in the name of care. Still, Delhi's roads are Darwinian, lane lines are suggestions, and honking is a language. Adapt or combust. There's no middle ground. Number 3, Israel. Israelis call it chutzpah, unapologetic boldness. Outsiders call it rudeness. From arguing prices to interrupting conversations, Israelis prioritize passion over politeness. A 2021 BBC travel piece noted that 58% of tourists felt verbally assaulted by market vendors. But in a nation forged by survival, directness is a virtue. Waiters won't coddle picky eaters, and debates erupt over bus seats. Yet, this abrasiveness melts away in homes, where guests are lavished with food and warmth. Number 2, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's strict social codes baffle outsiders. Women tourists report stares for uncovered hair, while men are scolded for smiling at strangers. A 2023 Expatica report highlighted Saudi Arabia as the most culturally challenging for expats, with 70% struggling with gender segregation and abruptness. Public affection is taboo, and haggling is non-negotiable. Refuse a shopkeeper's price, and you might get a door slammed in your face. Number 1, Egypt. Topping our list, Egypt's tourism hubs are synonymous with scams and aggression. Vendors in Luxor and Cairo swarm visitors, deploying guilt trips and insults if refused. A 2023 CNN travel expose called Egypt hostile for solo travelers, with 81% reporting harassment. The issue? Mass tourism strain. Locals see visitors as walking ATMs,